Bitcoin has gone from this to this and is currently getting a pretty significant bounce exactly from the swing long trade setup we gave in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. The question everybody's wondering right now, is this bounce going to continue? Is the bottom in? Or is there more downside ahead of us? Well, we're going to be diving into the charts, talking about exactly what we can expect for Bitcoin this coming weekend. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that bell for notifications because we are bringing you the juiciest Bitcoin updates here on YouTube. So why have we gotten this move to the upside? Well, it is quite simple. We came down to the key level, the trade setup that we gave in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, and we started to form a sideways range. And sideways ranges are always the environment where you can look for juicy trade setups. And after we put in the low and we bounced right from this level, we got a chickens drinking water bullish pattern. A chickens drinking water bullish pattern is where the price makes a slightly lower low to grab the liquidity from the initial low, stopping out everybody who had been long, and it does so with bullish divergences. And the price dips down below the line and then quickly laps the price back up, and it looks very similar to the way a chicken drinks water. If you notice, the chicken will take your head, stick it under the water, boom, just like the price, and then lap it back up. Now, when you see this happen, and you see a very specific pattern on market Cipher B, where the money flow is getting higher, and the momentum waves are also getting higher, this is known as the bullish Sam Bankman-Fried man breast pattern, where just like Sam Bankman-Fried, for some reason, the left side distributes a little bit more fat than the right side as FTX is dumping and the price is getting lower. This is actually a bullish sign showing that the bear market may be coming to an end, and we may expect a movement to the upside. That's exactly what we saw right here for the Bitcoin price, the bullish man boob Sam Bankman-Fried pattern. And ever since we got that chickens drinking water confluence with the Sam Bankman-Fried breast pattern, what have we done? Locally right now, we have changed market structure. Our last lower high was put in around the price of 25,300, a very key level. And what we've done is we've come above that level, and now we've back tested it as support, and we've gotten another move to the upside. So on a very low time frame, this is bullish market structure, and it is possible that the bottom is in, especially since we've understood for a very long time that this exact level right here is key. Now notice, the setup given in the Casper Crew VIP Discord for a potential swing long has that 25,300 level as a key support resistance flip. The fact right now that the price is holding above 25,300 is actually a sign of strength, and the fact that we are bouncing literally from the exact 24,820 level that we gave right here is also, in my opinion, a sign that potentially a real bottom is in. But in order to determine what is going to happen in the future, we need to look at the bigger picture, and then we also need to watch what is happening on a minute-to-minute basis, because we are heading into a weekend where we understand there's going to be low volume. So I want to take a look at the traditional markets, the S&P 500. I also want to take a look at Bitcoin on a higher time frame, and we can determine, is the bottom in? So traditional markets, this is the S&P 500, is breaking out of the previous lower high that we made back in August 2022. This is very bullish market structure. We are seeing right now on the S&P 500 the same bullish structure that we are seeing on Bitcoin, except instead of being on a low time frame, we're seeing this on a very high time frame. And of course, this is happening after the news that inflazione, which is the way we say inflation in my native language, inflazione is actually coming down, and the Fed has actually paused rate hikes. And yes, there's rumors of future rate hikes, but nonetheless, this is the first time that the Fed has actually stopped raising rates in over a year. So this is very significant. And in my opinion, this is bullish for risk assets. And this is a very, very bullish market structure right here for the S&P 500, which also correlates to crypto, because when people are more apt to put their assets into risk assets like the S&P 500, they're also more apt to put their assets, their money, into cryptocurrency like Bitcoin. And so as Bitcoin is coming down to these key zones of support, and we're seeing the fundamentals kind of point in a bullish direction, we could say, you know what, there's actually a good probability that Bitcoin also is going to find support at one of these areas for another move to the upside. And this is especially something that I see when we look at Bitcoin on a higher term time frame. So when we zoom out on Bitcoin, this is what we clearly have on the weekly time frame. We have from November a low, a high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high. And so this is a macro uptrend, right? It's been about half half a year right now of Bitcoin in an uptrend, and the trend is always your friend, meaning if you're in an uptrend, it's always more probable than not that the trend will continue. And yes, we've gotten a little bit of a move to the downside, but we should be looking for a higher low to come in on this macro uptrend. Notice all the big moves to the upside are very massive, bullish engulfing candles, and then we kind of range and then get a little move to the downside, and then boom, massive bullish engulfing candle, and then, you know, range, get a little bit of a move to the downside. And as you can see, we're coming to a massive support resistance flip. This is so key because since May 2022, this exact area has basically been the juicy support resistance flip, right? It was our support in May 2022, our resistance in August 2022, our resistance in February 2023. Now we're coming right down to this level. So there is actually a pretty good chance that we do find a significant bottom right here. In fact, if we take a look at some of our other indicators like the 4-hour market Cipher B, we can see that as the price was getting lower right to this Casper Crew long level, we can see that the momentum waves were also getting higher as time was going on right here on the 4-hour time frame. And in addition to that, we also see the money flow getting higher on the 4-hour time frame, giving us once again that very bullish Sam Bankman-Fried boob pattern. So this is also telling us that very probably this could be a significant bottom coming in right now. So here's what needs to happen. Is this a significant bottom? Here's what we really need to see. It's pretty obvious right now that we are locally in a downtrend. And so what I want to see is a real sign of strength here. What is a sign of strength? A sign of strength is, in my opinion, changing market structure at least on the 4-hour time frame. What that means is I would like to come above what used to be very important support and now hold that as our resistance. So it's pretty clear that the $26,400 level, this was our last lower high. This was our last higher low that we put in the uptrend. And so if the Bitcoin price can actually come above this level, boom, and put in a higher high, changing market structure locally, then I will say that yes, it's very probable the bottom could be in, and we could look then to long a higher low and continue to the upside, right? It's all about market structure. This is how we were able to get into the swing short position on Bitcoin, right? After the high was put in, we were looking for a change in market structure. Are we going to come below the previous higher low? And then we look to short the lower high, which is, you know, how we got into this specific Bitcoin trade right here. Now we're looking for the exact opposite, right? We're looking for a market structure change. And then we can say it's a good chance the bottom is in, and then we can look to add to these swing long positions that we've been building at some of these levels from the setups that we gave in the Casper Crew. By the way, if you want to join the Casper Crew where we give juicy trade setups like this and like this, you can go to jasoncaspertrading.com. Go ahead and click the link to join the VIP Discord. You will learn so much in this amazing group. There are so many amazing traders. We do multiple live streams every single day going over our trade ideas, our trade setups, etc., etc. Also, if you want to learn how to trade this way so you can do this with a systematic approach so that you're doing it mathematically set up for your success instead of just gambling away your money, check out the 25% discount on these trading courses. Link in the description and the pinned comment. Also, if you want to trade and take advantage of the volatility of these markets, check out my favorite exchange, MEXC. 0% limit order fees, 33% off taker order fees, up to a $9,000 deposit bonus. By far my favorite exchange to trade cryptocurrency on. Link in the description and the pinned comment. Only sign up if you know how to trade, because if you don't know how to trade and you think you're going to make money quick doing this, let me tell you, your whole life is going to fall apart. So that's what I'm looking for, guys, a change in market structure. And if we don't get that, then I will indeed be looking for further movement to the downside where we have other levels that we are looking to take long trades from. Now, just a quick word of caution here, guys. Just a quick word of caution. We are at the place in the 4-year market cycle where we tend to range for a few months leading up to the halving, and we have less than a year until the halving. But it's very important to understand that if we come below this key level here, right, it does open up the doorway for much lower prices on Bitcoin, which macro is still bullish, but in the short term, be very, very careful, especially if you're entering trades or even accumulating on spot. Make sure that we are holding key supports as support before you FOMO in. Wait for confirmations such as market structure change on some of these high time frames, right? Market structure is king. All right, y'all, that is it for today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, click the bell. I do pray everybody is very blessed in the name of Jesus, Yeshua, the Messiah. Even if you're not religious, I still pray you and your family are super blessed. And I will see everybody in the next video. Peace!